Okay, we've given it a good 5 minutes, so let's go ahead. I don't have anything sort of front and center that feels like it is seeking to be talked about or put out for public display. So I want to just start with a really nice, quiet, not necessarily a meditation to begin with, but just a kind of centering in this intention of togetherness, intention of quiet stillness together here. Feeling into the gift of this opportunity, all that makes this possible, our availability, our intention, the technology, all of the ways that we've come together here in this moment that differ from person to person and place to place. The beauty and miracle of being able to do this. In a time in which we seek to be love, it's really wonderful that we have ways that we can just sit and be that in the company of others, whatever that is to each of us. So as we're getting centered here now, rooted in this space and time and intention, rooted in this gathering together, let's just go ahead and feel into that beingness of love, being the presence of love, and feel into the expansive opportunity of that. So let's take a nice deep breath in and relax. But as we're relaxing, we're just feeling the presence of where we are, feeling all that's happening within our body, feeling our body in our chair, being aware of our feet on the ground, feet beneath us. Becoming more aware of the space that we're in, the space directly around us, right in front of us, leaning into that, the space behind us, feeling into that, the space to our right, feeling into that, and the space to our left. The space above us, the ground below us, you can feel into the shape, the vague sense of a shape, sort of like an egg, an oval, in which we are present, this shape that's all around us, that we can actually just sense into, quietly feeling into that space, letting ourselves relax into it. Take a nice deep breath in. And feel yourself relax into that space even further. Some might call this our auric field. The being of love in this field in which we are a part. And now let's feel out even further. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax out. And feel yourself expanding even further, left and right and front and back, top and bottom. As though you're dissolving into the room wherever you are. Feel into the subtleties of that expansion. We're not looking for anything here. We're not expecting anything here. We're simply expanding. We're expanding our awareness, that which we are aware of. We're aware of it through our subtle senses of the energy. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax out into that space. Fully let yourself go. We're simply expanding our presence here. And everywhere we are simply the presence of love. Unobstructed, free to flow. Now, if you feel very carefully into this, with your body, with everything off the body, you can feel this whole field move as you breathe. As you breathe in, you can feel it lift a little bit. As you breathe out, you can feel it wafting. And now let's take this presence of awareness, equally vast inward. You can still hold on to all of that awareness in the field that we're in here, in the space, well off the body. And we can feel inward. Take a nice deep breath in. And now relax into that space. We could feel ourselves expanding inward, deep down and out. Beyond the boundaries of this dimension. Just simply into the depths within us. Take another nice deep breath in. And relax into that depth. Again, just feel yourself wafting with every breath a little deeper, a little wider. You can feel, literally feel the exquisite calm and quiet of that depth. And we can hold all of this in our awareness. The depths of being within, the expansion of being around us. So around and within this beautiful union of awareness. In which we're neither the center nor the edge, but all of it. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out into all of it. Into the depths. Into the boundarylessness around us. And now let's unite with each other. We began by feeling into the intention of this gathering together. We can hold on to the awareness of the depths within and around. And now simply feel into that union with each other. All who are gathered on this call, all who may be listening to this call later. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax into that union with the intention to gather in and as love, with and through and as each other. If you feel very carefully, you can feel the difference in the energy. Let's do that again. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax into that union. Once again, feel that depth. Feel that expansion. Feel that boundarylessness. And let's just hold each other here. With every breath, uniting even further. I'd like us all to take another nice deep breath in. And as we breathe out, just breathe out in gratitude for our time here together. Send that into this collective field. Once again, take a nice deep breath in. And relax into that gratitude. Take note of how your body feels in this moment. Take note of whether you can sense any kind of emotion, any sense of release or blocks. Whatever it is, just take note of whatever you feel. Whatever it is, this too is true in this moment. This too is welcome. This too is part of this collective. Take a nice deep breath in and relax. I began this centering, talking about being aware of being the presence of love, feeling into that, being that presence all around us, within us, with and through each other. In fact, we're never not the presence of love. That's all there is. That's all we are to be. We can call it awareness. We can call it love. We can call it consciousness. We can call it whatever we want to call it. It's just a word. But the reality is we're always this. We cannot change this. This divine love or this cherishing awareness, this presence that we are. Everything else is that which we simply experience. When we talk about the becoming the sky and everything is the clouds passing by, everything else. We make the mistake of identifying with the clouds or as the clouds and forget that we are the presence, this all-pervading presence. Any time that we can take the moment to feel into the allness of our being around us, within us, with and through each other, it just brings us right back down to the core of our being without any kind of mental effort in it. We can simply get there through being still, focus in our breath, and feeling into the presence of being, the presence of being. There's nothing to do in that. It's the ultimate in the exercise of centering. We just get centered within our truth, within our true being. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing to look for, nothing to expect, but simply to be present. You can feel all through your body, simply the being, right here, right now. The subtle movement of everything in this same time and place and space. Everything simply being here together. And in this space of being, there are no moral rules, no right and wrong, no beliefs to cling to, nothing that we need to fix, no questions, no need for answers. We're simply nourished by the state of true being. So I'll take another nice deep breath in. And relax into this space. Once again, feeling any kind of release or block. Just being aware. Whatever is fine. Let's take one more deep breath in. And now just send out a cherishing love to each other. All into this collective field. What a gift. As you feel comfortable, you can wiggle your toes and your fingers. Become aware of your surroundings again. Take a moment to sense how your body feels now, waking up with its senses. I've had a lot of instances over the last week calling specifically for stillness in a very certain way, and again and again and again. It is not just about taking a moment to relax, but allowing the change in the patterns to happen, in the energy patterns of the body and the collective of which the body is a part. So every single time that we relax into that still state of simply being without any kind of need to do something in that space, we open up these channels of possibility for other things to come in and kind of manipulate the energy fields in a much more divine way. And so this is what's been happening with me very, very much. So I'm not surprised at all that tonight was a very quiet kind of night. And frankly, it feels really, really good. It feels a little like an interior washing going on. It's this wonderful kind of energetic movement like this. It feels very, very good, like a cleansing, cosmic cleansing. Feels very good. I'm happy to take any questions or comments. People can talk about anything that they would like while we're in this time together. And hello to all of you who joined. Some of you I don't know, but welcome. Everybody's on mute, so if you want to make a comment or ask a question, just feel free to unmute yourself and then mute yourself after asking the question or making the comment. Everybody feeling good? Good. Everybody feeling washed? I don't know why that term came up in my head. Cosmic cleaning, cleansing, whatever. We can stay in the meditation longer if people would like. All right, let's go back in. Just get centered in where you are again. Very easily drop back in. Feel that vastness within and around. Letting all of ourselves just waft into the space. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax. You can feel into the subtleties of that wafting. With every breath, a little further out. You can feel the rise and the fall of the field within and around. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's breathe into this united space together. Feeling into this intention of union tonight. This blessed togetherness. And gratitude for all that's made this possible. Let's take another nice deep breath in. And relax. Feeling into the blessing of this opportunity to be together. The blessing of this rest. The blessing of all that will rise up within us in creating space now within. Rest for our minds, space for our spirit. Gratitude for each of us who've contributed to this beautiful collective field here together. This beautiful intention, raise the awareness of love within, with and through each other. I think I'm going to leave us all in this beautiful space for the rest of our evening. We take this calm, relaxed feeling, this beautiful collective intention into the rest of our day, into our sleep. May it nourish us deeply. May our time together be of benefit to all beings. I love you all, and I'm going to sign off. Namaste, namaste. Good night.